So this is my first video diary. My name is Tree, and this is my 8th day at PachaMama in Costa Rica. This morning, or today, I participated in the breathwork workshop, and I came in with no expectations. I pretty much didn't know what it was about. But I came in, very open-minded and wanting to just experience. And it was so powerful. It was something I've never done before. It's hard to describe what it is, but experiencing it was insane. I felt things I've never felt before, emotions that I've, usually don't show. There's one portion, it was a whole day event, but one portion of it is where we work on our breath. It's about, I think, 40 minutes to an hour long, where we just breathe through our mouth. And from that, there was a group of about 20 to 25 of us. We were laying down, breathing with our mouth, deep breath, like doing that for about, starting off at like 20 minutes or so. And there were sensations that I felt, sensations in my hand, sensation in my belly, and from there I just felt sensations, tingles, not pressure, but like a buildup of a mass in my belly. And it was really powerful. At one point, we were just kind of releasing that tension. Like I felt tension in my fingers. My finger kind of tensed up like that, and I was trying to release the energy, and it was so powerful. At one point, I felt energy in my belly, so I turned. We were laying on our back, so I turned on my belly and just kind of pounding my belly onto the mattress to kind of release some of the energy, and it was very powerful. And at one point, I was just breathing, and then these emotions came, and I started tearing up, and it was, it came out of nowhere. I just started tearing up, tears were coming, I was crying, and thoughts, things popped up. I started thinking about my grandma. I had, as a child, I had a great relationship with my grandma. She was like me and my BFF, right? And I had a great relationship with my grandma, and towards the end of her life, she was in a nursing home. At that point, I think I was in college, and she did not want to be in a nursing home. Who wants to be in a nursing home? But I remember, we just was not able to care for her at our house. So I remember, bringing her food, once a week, visiting with her. She always wanted cigarettes, but you're not allowed to have cigarettes. But she always somehow found cigarettes, and she, would hide behind the curtains in the nursing home and smoke her cigarettes. And she was always getting in trouble. But towards the end of her life, my family, we were in Vietnam. We didn't know it was towards the end of her life. But my family, we were in Vietnam for my big brother's wedding, and I think we're in Vietnam for like, I don't know, like maybe a couple days or a week, and found out that my grandma has passed. She, we think, I was in what, high school at that point? So we think she took her own life. I think she stopped eating. She was not happy where she was. At that point, I think they moved her from the nursing home to like a private care home, like a private home where there's nurses and stuff to take care of her. And she did not want to be there. She would rather be in a nursing home. But she was so independent at the nursing home that there was no need for her to be at the nursing home. There was no need for 24-hour care. So she was moved to like a private care home, and she hated it. So I think when we left the country to go to Vietnam for my brother's wedding, I don't know the full story, but I think she took her life. She probably stopped eating, and I think she just forced her death. And when I was in Vietnam, when that happened, I believe my parents went back home to the States, and my brother probably as well, to take care of the business, take care of the funeral, getting all that ready. And they left my sister and I in Vietnam because it was a lot of money to this vacation, this wedding that they planned. It was a lot of money. So it was, I don't know, at that point it was probably I don't know if it was a hassle or whatever, and they decided to just keep my sister and I in Vietnam while they went back to California for the funeral. And I never got closure. I was probably sad for a little bit, but I've never had a closure with my grandma. Um, and anyways, during the breathwork session, my grandma she just came into my head, and I was just thinking of her most, for part of the breathwork, and tears just came through, and just massive tear, because I just, remember my good, fun childhood of my grandma, how, she would buy me things because we were poor, and my mom didn't want my grandma to spend money, and my grandma would, buy things, and we would sneak it. She'll buy me like toys and chocolates and treats. Um, so like we were like, well, we were BFFs. I told her everything. She told me everything. She probably told me things she shouldn't have told me. But I followed my grandma around everywhere. I remember we were in our apartment, outside, and um, she's a smoker, as I said before. She was a smoker, so she would smoke outside, and I would be outside, and I didn't know cigarettes were bad. I was like a little kid. I was like, I don't know, three. No, I wasn't three. Like 5 or 6 at the time. And every time she took a smoke and she like blew out the smoke, I would like follow the smoke with my nose, smell the smoke. Um, was unhealthy at the time, but no one knew about cigarettes back then. Um, so yeah, I never had closure about my grandma. Never did. Even when I went back home, I visited her plot, her cremation plot, and yeah, I never really took the time to have closure. Never said goodbye. But today, the workshop, I guess that deep stuff that maybe I was pushing down the rug finally came up, and my grandma came to me, and I was I think I got closure today, or she was in my mind. She came to me, and it was just very powerful, and I was sobbing, I was crying during the breath work. I don't remember crying like that. I was bawling. I don't remember crying like that ever. Like, must be like over, I don't know, a decade or more since I've cried like that. Um, yeah, so it was the exercise today. It was just so powerful. Um, so much emotions released. Um, whew. So I just wanted to come on and share that. Um, yeah, this place, PachaMama, it's powerful. They call it the Transformation Center, and I'm feeling it. I've been here for 8 days now, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling myself change. I'm more sensitive to things that I normally don't. I'm not sensitive about. So I'm seeing changes. I'm seeing transformation in myself, and this is my first video journal diary. I don't know if I'm gonna be sharing it anywhere, but it's right now it's for myself to kind of document this journey I'm taking. Um, so I just wanted to share that this evening. I was going to journal. I was going to journal, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted right now. The workshop really took a toll on me. I wanted to sleep. I didn't even want to go to dinner tonight, but I wanted to jump on and talk about what I'm going through, and it feels good. I normally don't talk about stuff, and I'm not a good writer. I hate writing. So I think this is gonna be my new form of self, you know, journaling, video journaling, self-expression. Um, yeah, I haven't decided if I'm gonna be sharing this anywhere, and this is, yeah, I'm gonna be sharing more of my transformation here, my experiences here at PachaMama, and I think that's gonna be it for right now. It is what? It's 8:50. Um, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow is supposed to be my day off, but they need me in the kitchen, so I'm working a night shift in the kitchen, which I wasn't expecting, but and I was really mad because I just found out at dinner tonight that I'm working tomorrow night. Because tomorrow is gonna be a forest meditation, um, and I wanted to, you know, really prep and prepare myself to like just chill out and get ready for the meditation. But you know, they need me in the kitchen tomorrow. So at first I felt really um I don't know. I, not a, attacked is not the word. Um, I don't know. I just felt like it was my day off, and I expected that it was my day off, so I had plans. But you know, you just gotta go with the punches. And my boss was he needs help. We're short on staff right now, and he's been working overtime, almost not even having a day off. So at first I was mad at him. I was really upset. I'm like, why did he pick me out of all the people in the kitchen? Why me? So I was playing the victim, like, you know, I want to go to meditation tomorrow. I don't want to work right before meditation. That's going to mess up my meditation. So I was coming to this state where I'm like, I'm blaming and putting blame on him. Like, why? But then I thought about it, and then I was like, you know, it's going to be okay. You know, he didn't pick me because he's attacking me. He needs help, and it's gonna be all okay. You know, it's gonna be all okay. And I'm gonna work my shift tomorrow. I'm planning to work my shift, bringing all my clothes and towels and shower stuff and stuff I need for the meditation tomorrow night for the forest meditation. And I'm just gonna, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna take a quick rinse, shower, put on clean clothes before I head in to meditation. Um, it is what it is. And it's gonna be good. Um, yeah, you just gotta, you know, sometimes you have plans and life throws you curveballs, and you know, I was upset at what happened, but you just gotta process it, you know, talk it out. And I'm grateful for this video journal I'm doing. It makes me feel better that I'm talking it out. And we'll, you know, just try to keep a positive attitude, keep it positive, and it will all work itself out. The universe, you know, has greater plans for me. And I'm just grateful, very, very, very grateful to be here in PachaMama at this time where the world is going through such chaos with COVID-19 and everything else. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna get a good night's rest. I'm gonna take it easy tomorrow, and hopefully I'll continue sharing because this feels really good to just talk it out. Good night.